Hello, everyone, and welcome to Stay Woke or Not. Tonight, we have a very special horror pop synth wave episode coming straight to your internet, and be sure to share your internet with more internet people. In which case, we also have our fabulous co-host for Music Mondays introducing Mick Familiar de Music Monday.
What's good, y'all? It's Mike Familiar. Hope y'all doing well. And Mother's Day, however y'all spent it, was spent well. How's it going, Dahlia?
Mucho gusto. Muy bien. Sí, señor.
Mm-hmm. Si, senor, indeed.
Sí, señor. Okay, by the way, would you like to introduce to us the other guy? You wanna mention the other guy for us?
See this other guy over here? He's a guy. First of all, he's a guy.
Get out of here with that.
That's how he chooses to identify. But he's a rapper. And get this, he's a video editor, an anime video editor, and he's a game designer on the side too.
Unbelievable. You mean to tell me you got him here right now?
He's right over here. He's Iraq.
That's insane.
He's Iraq. Iraq savage. Iraq savagery.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome, Iraq, to Music Monday with Mick Familiar and myself. So do you have any idea of who we're bringing on to the show?
I don't. Can you tell me who?
Oh yeah, my job. No worries, guys. I got this. Okay, so tonight we've got, my homie, one and only, Prince Kadeem Quick, and he works with this really hot chick. Super cool. Happens to be talented. Happens to be here right now with us. Happens to do horror pop. Happens to freak people out and keep it sexy. Okay? All right, we're going to introduce her. Her name is Sooletsnim. Oh,
hello, everyone.
Hey!
Welcome, Sooletsnim and Prince. How you doing?
Good, bro. Welcome back. I'm back again.
Welcome.
Okay. Well, now that you guys are here, tell us more.
What would you like to know?
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us who you are. Tell us where we find you, and tell us what stands out about you.
Well, I am an otherworldly being. I'm not supposed to be on television because the aliens may see me and take me away.
Fair enough.
Makes a lot of sense.
But
They're always watching.
I'm born and raised in Arizona. I have always loved music, and my friend Prince here found me through the internet, and we did some stuff together, some song related stuff, and then kind of just sprouted a friendship, and
here we are now.
And here we are, and we've been killing it. We're on all platforms: Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, Apple, you name it.
Multiple magazines, and you got it.
Yep, we've had some publications, some magazine work, lots of fun stuff.
Are you mean to tell me we got a cover girl out there in Arizona? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? Hey, you guys hear what she just said? I think she's trying to tell me she's a cover girl, Maxim Goth style.
I mean,
that's lit.
Well, now that we broadcast,
I'm not mad.
I ain't mad.
Get your shine on.
Get your lurch on. Get your Wednesday Addams on and whatnot.
Okay, so wait, before we kind of show anybody your music, and of course we are going to get to that. The very first question that Iraq is going to ask us is this one:
Who inspired you to make music?
Oh gosh,
give us a who.
Definitely, I would have to say Amy Lee for sure. It has always been a huge influence. I absolutely love her voice. I think it is just one of the most angelic voices I've ever heard, and I just think she's so talented. Another artist is definitely, I'd have to say, Lady Gaga, just because I love that she's not afraid to be herself, and she's very, very talented. Not only does she, sing, but she writes, she does scoring for films. She dances. She's just, I think, very well-rounded and a lot of my inspiration.
You know, I didn't
I can hear
really
that.
like her in the beginning. And then I don't know, she must have done something like
A lot of people didn't. A lot of people
no,
didn't.
like her aura must have gone through like some metamorphosis or something. But like one time I think like I couldn't stand her, not at all. And then she like did a video where she was singing to this little kid, and I was about to cry. And I was like, oh my God, you do have a soul.
Was that before? Was this before or after she met Bramovic? You know, that painter.
I don't know. All I know
because I remember there was a video
and
of her
I was
doing
like,
all
oh
these
my God, you have a
mantras
soul.
and oming and shit like that in the middle of this big ass garden. And meanwhile, in the back of that, you have Abramovic. You know, I don't know her full name, but like, you know, you got her there with her, you know, self, and you can only imagine what magic happened over there. Like, and then to go back into music after having that happen to you, like, I can
Wait,
only
who's
imagine.
Barack Obamovich?
So like she's this I think she's this painter, this artist or whatever who
Okay.
does like all this like very spiritually themed stuff, shocking sometimes too. Definitely got some goth touches to it, but she also worked with Lady Gaga at one point. Like she had her come to her place. They did like a meditative ritual. Like I saw like brief clips of the video where like she had her literally like belting out one tone, holding it with a diaphragm, and it was like creepy to watch at first. I didn't know what the hell I was watching, but it was pretty cool.
So wait, hold on. This Barack Obamovich is like a coach?
Well, I mean, I guess she's a coach. I mean, she's coached a lot of billionaires and stuff like that. She also has some very unsavory connections to certain people that I'm not going to say, but you know,
unsavory. Tell us more.
That was just back when like I was, you know, diving rabbit holes and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm good on that for now. Like,
well, Lady Gaga had me at Fame Monster, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
She had me, you know where she had me? She had me on American Horror Story. Like that's where she had me, like as an actress. Like not to disrespect her music or anything, but that's what she had me.
I just remember seeing her when I was like 15 wearing the meat dress and thinking, oh, that's my girl.
She was in rare form.
Rare form. And what is even in more rare form is this next song we're going to play. If my host can just mute the... Sorry, there's someone went off in my house. If you guys could just mute your mic, we are going to listen to Blood on the Walls.
You gotta keep your soul. The secret in your throat. And if they come and get me, will you punch the stake in my heart? And if they get me after the sun goes down, will you have blood on the walls? Blood on the walls, we're spreading blood on the walls now. Blood on the walls, blood on the walls, we're spreading blood on the walls now.
Driven by our love of horror, incepted by a taste for fear. We bring the worst out in each other. The last thing people see or hear. Bleeding corpses, waiting for change. Blood dripping from the jaws of death. Not enough to satisfy. They must drain your soul of life to get.
Blood on the walls, we're spreading blood on the walls now. Blood on the walls, blood on the walls, we're spreading blood on the walls now. Blood on the walls, blood on the walls, we're spreading blood on the walls now. Blood on the walls, blood on the walls, we're spreading blood on the walls now. You could have, should have spared me when you set your hands on me. Now you're the one who will be sorry. You've woken the monster in me. Blood on the walls, blood on the walls, we're spreading blood on the walls now. Blood on the walls, blood on the walls, we're spreading blood on the walls now. Signs of the night, blinded by sight, my life in a pool of sins all over your mind. Blood on the walls, blood on the walls, blood on the walls, we're spreading blood on the walls.
Okay, everyone, that was Blood on the Walls with Sooletsnim and Chase Dillon. And now I am really good friends with Chase, and I need to know what it was like working with my homie and how me and Prince be in this homie entourage, wokeness, native enemy recordness, whatever the hell this is-ness. I need to know your answers now.
Oh my gosh, Chase is great. He is super, super talented, and I'm so grateful that he, wanted to be a part of the song. I think he really brought out what it needed. So, yeah, loved working with him for sure.
Ooh, somebody wants to do it as a Vampire Masquerade. Perfect pairing. What's a Vampire Masquerade? Is that where we find you in the end of the hallway?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
I feel like I was thinking something like that, either Vampire the Masquerade or just something like with that playing in the background. I feel like my room doesn't have enough like purple or neon lights like for
Don't
the
worry,
music right
I'm
now.
giving you
I
guys
need
a
more
backdrop.
ambience right
Okay, I like
We'll
like
get you
a little housekeeping. I'm getting everybody a backdrop and a beanie. Okay, I'm not rich yet. I'm working on it. All right, I'm gonna
now.
get it. Okay.
Get some black lights and whatnot,
Oh wait.
Shout out Eli. That's my master engineer.
Hi, Eli.
Oh, word. Welcome, Eli.
What's a new PC game? Oh, Vampire Masquerade is a PC game?
Yes.
I've seen people play it. I've been curious to. Like, they also have it for Switch apparently, but like, I don't want to play another like I'm trying to see if it's like how they advertise it and not like one of those things where you play the game and it's a card game or something like that. Like,
Oh my gosh.
I feel like an exotic game. What the fuck is these cards? Whatever.
Want to like actually kill stuff.
Yes. I want to join factions. I want to Strigoi with all the
Do not let
Strigals.
the boys become boys. Let's go back to the original question. Are you singing Blood on the Walls at the Vampire Masquerade is what I want to know.
Oh, I'm going to be the top vampire singing the vampire song at the Vampire Masquerade. I'm so excited I can't even talk.
I love it. It's so exciting. Okay. All right, shall we squeezy on into the next question? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Um.
Pull out the question.
All right. For Sooletsnim, pick a number 1 through 10.
4.
That's your question. Take it, Mick.
What is your craziest fan moment from the crowd?
Oh my gosh. Well, I have only had one show so far. It was for an event that a friend threw, and graciously she asked me to be a part of it. And so I was super, super nervous. But it went great. And I would have to say, I don't know about I don't really feel like there was any crazy experiences, but I will say pretty much as soon as I came off stage, this young girl came up to me and she was just like so in love with my music and, was asking where to follow me on all my platforms. And she really made me feel good about it and said, that she related to a lot of my lyrics and this and that. Well, I had no idea who she was, but it turns out she's pretty popular on TikTok. And I posted a picture of us and people are like, oh my God, you met my favorite TikToker. And I was like, whoa, what? So yeah, that was cool.
So are you TikTok famous?
I got 40,000.
If she isn't by now, that's a sin.
That's not bad. My girl's at 40. Like, let's not treat it like nothing. That's something, mija. Get it, what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We out here grinding, okay? This is a grinding show for grinders that grind and want to party later, okay? That's where you're at. You don't know what it was. I am the curator of the after party.
Curator.
You're so silly.
The craziest moment is you realize someone fucking famous thinks that's awesome. I didn't know where to go with that. Love
when
it.
you meet cool people.
Oh, someone asked you, what is the song about? And then is that in regards to Blood on the Wall? I'm assuming because you might have just heard it. So I guess the question from Joe G Photography and Video is, what is the song about?
I would say the song is about pretty much getting revenge, I guess, on like an ex-lover who might have betrayed somebody.
Bitch.
Looking like a goldfish.
Yeah. Just the person kind of finally realizing like how powerful they actually are and that they don't have to be scared or feel like they're trapped. It was kind of a trilogy song or set that we did between Nervous Condition, Captured, and then Blood on the Walls. They kind of all went together, but Blood on the Walls is kind of like the final undoing.
I would only assume that when the blood on the walls, it's like the final undoing, like unzip the suitcase, idiot.
Get in the trunk.
Okay. No. Walter. We're already interviewing her. You're trying to get meta on us. We're not ready for that right now. i.e., I'm not ready for that right now. I am very crossfaded and trying to have a good Monday night. I'm not ready to be meta. Okay?
I knew I should have taken a shot, damn it.
I know. I told you guys to. I think I put it. When I emailed you guys, I said, hola, gente. Like, obviously, this is like something you come to enjoy, not, good afternoon.
Stay woke or not. Also, encourages Natradelics. Use of Natradelics. Natradelics can help with such ailments as existential dysfunction and personality deflation disorder. It'll give you that thing you need, whether it's in liquid form, capsule form, vapor form, water form if you're creative,
We need to record that shit.
No, me and Mick, I try to say natural and that. Oh, yep, here we go. Ryan's here. Natradelics. So yeah, eventually when I become, when we, gather the money from, wherever the money's at, we're going to create a line called Natradelics and sell it on Amazon. And then I won't need a 9-to-5, and Natradelics is going to be all that anyone wants.
I've got a great ring. Great ring to it.
only nature cure here keeps me out of jail. Smoke, more preferably. Who are you? Fuck yes.
That's Eli. That's my master engineer.
Bro, you're a keeper. That shit just had me dead. Your
Nice.
comment has been starred. DM me for a sticker. That shit was great.
Oh man.
You get a sticker. Okay, tea form or bullet bourbon. Okay, what time it
Bullet
is?
bourbon.
What time it is? All right, let's squeeze on to the next question. Who are you on stage versus in person?
I don't think I'm very different on stage versus in person, to be honest. I feel like when I went on stage, I just had to remind myself that confidence is key, no matter how nervous I was. I'm a pretty confident person in real life, so I just kind of had to remind myself of who I was and that the stage was my bitch, for lack of better words, and I kind of just took power, and I feel like it went really well.
That's right. When you treat the stage as a bitch, it behaves like a bitch. And then you just take a hold of that bitch and you walk the dog. You just walk the dog.
I did.
I see what you did there.
All the way.
You see what I did there? Thank you. Thank you for noticing. That's why I'm here, all right? I'm only here for the puns. If you think there's more you're going to get out of me, you're not. All right?
Facts, no printer.
Oh my god, I love it.
The only way through the storm, Natradelics. Okay, all right, here, Joe. Joe is curious. Joe wants to know whatever's delirious. Do you have any videos in the works?
We do, actually, for Blood on the Walls. We are recording this Sunday.
Ooh.
At my house, and we've got lots of awesome, talented people that have jumped on board with it, so it's going to be really cool.
Nice.
Can you give us like a little sneak peek on the direction you're taking for the video?
Well, Prince had the awesome idea that, you know, we really like the 80s genre and just that time period. There's a lot of amazing, talented things from that time. And so he really wanted to go with a thriller kind of direction, whereas it tells a story and it's kind of an extended, extended version. So we're definitely going for, you know, the horror aspect. It's going to be taking place on Halloween days every day in my world.
All right, if I was going to describe Prince, because I talk to him every day, although he's not talking right now for no apparent reason, he is the guy in the 80s who like looks at motherfuckers with a payphone but goes to his car phone in the Ferrari.
Big ass phone.
And this is Prince. He's like, I gotta make some calls. Get out of here. And then he just goes out. I'm sorry, Prince. You're the dude with the Ferrari with the car phone, all right? Like, you don't live in today's time. That's where you are. And I've never had a moment to say that other than right now.
I love the old school. It's like I just love, you know, I just love old school morals and values when it comes to making like entertainment art. You know, how you like to want to tell a story, and that's something that I tell anybody, like, what inspires me when I go to museums, like you got no dinosaur bones, and people build a dinosaur bone, they don't find full skeletons, so they have to make artificial skeletons. But people are like, oh, why you do that? Why would you just have to, you know, the pieces you find? No, because you're trying to tell a story about that animal that used to live, you know? You want to tell a story to get people fascinated, like how big this animal was, how fierce it was, like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, you know?
So you're the marketing director for National Geographic?
You're dumb, yo. You're so funny.
Artist. You want to tell a story with an artist. No, I think nowadays, you know, a lot of artists, they don't really tell stories no more. You know, you got very few that do tell stories, and you know, other people just kind of like this do showsman thing for the money, you know. And I just like people that telling stories. I'm more of a slow paced guy, build artists up, make it like a character. In a better way, I could say it, make it like a WWE character, you know. Somebody.
I can see that.
Chris, did I tell you I auditioned for Women in Wrestling? And although I didn't make it, if they were smart, they would have just had me be the announcer. Let me just be honest with you. No, I didn't run the ring. I had bruises on my ass. I could not get up the next day from the couch. I had to learn how to body slam. Like my whole body was like this. And I was like, man,
You also got to learn how to fall. Like,
yeah, you on purpose. I have a homie that's a luchador. Like,
That's
nigga,
that you're telling the story in the ring, and that's what you know the wrestlers do. They tell stories in the ring. You take bumps. You communicate with your body, you know, and then that crowd behind you is like feeding in whatever story you're telling, you know.
All right, the feed is hot. We got Holly, we got Ken, and they really, really both want to know at this same exact time. Besides your music, how else do you express your artistic self?
Oh gosh. Well, I'm kind of a jack of all trades, master of none. So I'd like to say, I paint, I do carpentry and woodworking. I like to write, I like to act. I pretty much just like to learn, to be honest. I like to learn all kinds of things, and I feel like if somebody else can do it, then so can I. And so, yeah. I'm always learning, always doing things. I bartend. I love to bartend.
Oh, very cool. Oh, yeah. I'm sure people love you.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's definitely, I feel like, the first thing I ever...
Wait, tell us about, because I followed your business page a while ago. Tell us about your...
What is that?
Are you trying to say woodworking? Like, is that?
It's woodworking. I've recently started getting to the metal aspect as well. Yeah, so I'm the crazy cat lady.
How many cats you got?
I have 3 cats. I have a Bengal cat and 2 black cats.
Oh, I got 2.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but you're not a crazy cat lady till you have 3, apparently.
I feel like if you have more than 3, like
you got a fucking pride.
If you have a pride, yeah. Like
I will mow it, I will mow it, I will mow it. Look at my cats in my house now. I got more than 3.
oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
I can't breathe. Oh my god, Joe, you got so many questions. I have my own questions, Joe. Hold on, Joe.
Dang, man.
Joe, you killing me, Smalls. I like it. Keep it coming. I just gotta complain a little bit. Okay. All right. So next question, Iraq, take it.
Okay. How did you get into dark synth wave pop?
Oh gosh, that was really Prince for me. I had no idea what I wanted to do or what sound we were going for. I had liked to sing when I was younger, but it was never something that I thought I'd be doing in my adult life per se, until I met Prince. And he is very knowledgeable and ambitious, and when he has a vision, he likes to bring it to life. And so I kind of was just along for the ride, and now we're, making magic together. So
making together and winning like these records behind us, I don't know if y'all got
y'all know what time it is. Look at the wall. They
the
going
awards and stuff.
I see the flex.
Mm-hmm.
The flex. I see that.
Flexing. You flexing, bro.
Respect on that.
I went to the gym earlier. I can flex too.
Yo, that cover art crazy, boy. What?
Yeah, it is.
That's wild. I like that.
Yo, I love this.
Yeah. That one.
I love that.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like I always have I have a soft spot for music like this because like I listen to a lot of witch house and shit like that, and
Okay, I see you.
Dark wave. I'm all over the place when it comes to music. Like I remember.
I don't really have a genre per se, that I truly like. I like all music, and I think a lot of people, don't know that much about me because of the way I look and dress. Probably think it's I like R&B, which R&B is really good, but I also like all jack of trades of music, Then I like to take a person that's in that genre of music and embrace it to the max and do their style of music. With her, she's like Goth, so dark synth wave pop. I thought it was good for her to go.
He did. He said, "Your style, we're doing this."
Yeah, we're doing this, you know, because it's all like I said before. It's like building the character. You want to tell a story with a character. You want to build this character. You want to make this kind of like larger than life figure. You want to like try to get this character over. Because that's what we're doing now. We're trying to get over. And when I mean over, is where she can sell out T-shirts, you know, in Arizona, and we go to California and sell them T-shirts out, you know, in Hot Topic, Spencer's, you know, the stores that do her type of style, you know.
The cool kid stores.
Cool kid stores.
Yes.
Oh, the cool kid stores. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Man. So Joe's in the feed, man. Joe wants to know. Okay. Joe wants to know.
Be on the show. He asked a lot of questions.
Joe's hitting it heavy, and that's okay. I appreciate that. Okay. In case I wasn't prepared, you know. Are you formally trained in music or self-taught?
I played piano a bit when I was younger, but it was all self-taught. It was never like I took lessons or anything. And I was in choir for most of my school years. So I did take some voice lessons, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago now. And I wanted to switch into piano. So I did piano for a little bit, but then my teacher ended up leaving. So I never got back into it. But I actually do have my piano right next to me, and I really would like to get back into it.
It's like right there, you know.
It's right there.
Like,
Do
right
it.
there. It's totally there for you. Okay. Are you guys ready for another song or another question?
You can bump a song.
Flip a coin, heads, a song.
Homie said song. Homie be right. Okay. All right, guys.
Serotonin remix. Play that one next.
Okay.
Brandon.
Okay, Prince. Sheesh. All right, we're gonna do what he said. Man, can't get nowhere out of nothing. All right. Cállate su boca. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Mute your mics. We're gonna listen to Serotonin remix in 3, 2, 1.
Silencio.
What?
Yes, dear.
Silencio.
I'm
What's
about to. What?
Am I being punked?
All right.
No, it's timing.
Ashton.
Freaking lunatics. All right. I'm going to play a thing. Can you guys just do the thing? Okay. We're going to do the thing. All right. Serotonin remix.
I'm soaring through the skies. I have the highest view. I can see through all the haze. I can see through all of you. I wanna get to know you. I wanna see the good inside. I wanna be eternal. Just want to know you. I'm soaring through the skies. I have the highest view.
Summon your night at the Roxbury. Okay, everybody, that was the Serotonin remix for all you sassy sassies. Ya tú sabes, Serotonin.
After a certain point, Dahlia, you just need to invent a soundboard of everything that you say. Hi, Rick. You're muted.
Bruh.
Yo, we need a soundboard for real, bro.
Yeah, we need a Dahlia soundboard for every time.
Between me and I reckon we are.
You know, I'm listening to this song and I'm thinking about like the first time I ever went to like a goth club.
Hold on. Are you sucking a sucker?
Yes.
Sucks to suck.
And according to Joe, that it was Savage. He said that was Savage.
Oh, that's my name.
It's like Cartier meets Savage. It's Savage.
So like I'm listening to this and like I'm thinking of like the first time I ever went to a goth club. Like I'm the only like non-goth person at the event, and I'm just like, you know,
you didn't dress for the occasion?
No, I couldn't afford all that. I had nothing I could put together. I couldn't borrow my mom's makeup. You know, I don't know what's in her shit. Like
okay. Pick a number 1 through 100.
Oh my god.
26.
I thought she was gonna say 69.
Oh.
Oh damn, you want a whole nother question? We're not that kind of show. Liar. All right, next one.
So I think this one was my question. So what is your creative process like?
That's a good question. Creative process, I definitely listen to music that inspires me. Well, I guess before we try to think of the direction we want to go with the song, during the writing process, I try to get really into my feels because, you know, they say art is pain. So I really just try to dive down and, you know, figure out all what's going on internally, and then it kind of just flows out of me. I've always been a writer, so it's fairly easy for me to get something done, like a whole song or two in a few hours. From there, we figure out how we want it to sound. Our next song that we're releasing, we're doing something a bit different. We're going towards the more alternative rock styles to see how
funny. It was funny you were saying that because it was either gonna say that or like it'd be dope to see you like approach like some post-punk stuff too.
Post-punk.
I could see you definitely doing some really, really good stuff with that. Even like dream pop, since like, you know, you're doing the dark synth wave stuff, like dream pop might be another one like to experiment with too. I'm just thinking because like you already got like this like
dream pop. What does that even mean?
Yeah, I'm not familiar either.
So it's like it's very, very, very spacey, like very spacey pop music that's like bordering on like R&B and like a lot of other genres too. So it's like, but it has that new wave, new age kind of like attachment to it. I don't know how to explain it. Like you gotta do like a search or whatever. It's like one of those things.
Do you got an artist that comes to mind?
Be like Purity Ring, like is a good example.
Oh, Lofty Cries is my shit.
Yeah, like that's kind of what I'm thinking, like something like that. But like I definitely enjoy what you got so far, so I'm definitely curious to hear what you do next.
Yeah, we're excited. It's gonna be kind of a whole new direction, but I grew up on rock and I love all kinds of rock, so I think it'd be fun to try it out for sure.
Yeah, I love Purity Ring, bro. Damn, you took me back right there.
So
Yeah.
on the topic of possible new genres and a possible new person to collab with.
Guitar is right there.
This is
I commented earlier.
yes. Oh, okay, go ahead. What?
Are you raising your hand? I'm blind right now. I don't have my glasses on.
Good.
I can't
You're
see.
good. I play guitar in an indie rock band. If you want to do some kind of collab, I do a lot of soloing and I like rock and metal, more of that genre. So I posted a link to some of my stuff. If you want to check it out, let me know.
Yeah, definitely.
He's fucking dope.
What's up, Ira?
What's up, man? Nice to see you again. I'm
Good
good,
to see
bro.
you. Good, man. Great day to
I
be
didn't
alive.
know you guys are familiar. Anyway,
We met.
okay,
We
back
met.
to me.
Back to me.
Goldfish. One
Gold,
word.
oh, goldfish.
Goldfish.
What year? No, yeah. Okay.
Goldfish.
They're friends
Okay.
with my snake and everything.
A
He
little
was there at the-
backstory for Prince and Sooletsnim. Once upon a show, I can't remember which one. Honest to God, I have no idea. It was when I first met Irek, and he showed up as a guest, and since then has been a co-host and is part of the crew now. But essentially, he had an instrumental, and I don't know how or why, but I decided to go Rico Nasty with it, and we'll have to play the instrumental for you. I was like, bitch, looking like a goldfish. I'm gonna take a shot, tear you apart, tell you, bitch, put it at the butt. And then you'd have to hear the instrumental. So, bitch, looking like a goldfish is the next track between the three of us, and it should be pretty absolutely.
Dude was there for the inception
I
of
haven't
it.
heard Rick Nasty in a while. I haven't heard a song said the Hey Arnold song she made.
She made a Hey
Yeah,
Arnold
Hey Arnold
record.
song.
She
Yeah,
made a Hey Arnold record. I gotta hold up. Hold up.
Yo, hold up. My wife roasted my ass when we were dating. She's like, you got so many clothes, but you be like on some Hey Arnold shit. I'm like, oh my god.
Damn.
I like what I like.
How did you come back from that?
Is that when you knew you were gonna marry her? You're like, you know how to roast me. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
life.
I was like, yeah.
He knows how to read between the lines.
I knew in that moment when she said I look Hey Arnold, she's okay with my wardrobe.
I was like, damn, fuck, I gotta switch it up.
Hilarious. Oh my god. Okay, Ken and Joe are
Bow
on
Wow,
off
so-
the hook. I don't know what's going on. All right.
Both Arizona.
I checked them out like last year as enjoying it. I don't remember like what song I was listening to. The thing is,
Yeah,
like
I
when
wanna
I'm
get
into
into
something,
this.
I just don't listen to. I don't look at titles. I'm just like, oh.
Iraq.
And if I hear it
Iraq,
again,
get
I'll
us
know
ready
what
for
it
the
is.
juice. Okay, ask the next question.
Okay. What is the most trouble you've ever gotten into?
Mm.
Oh,
Meow. Wow, wow, wow.
I have to think about that. I mean, I've definitely been fired from a lot of places.
You might
Probably
as well
every
tell us what
bar
the
in
list is
Arizona.
now.
Trouble, like, I'm gonna say within myself instead of like, because initially I'm thinking like, legally, but I'm gonna just say with myself, I really let myself go for a while, and I really just, my life was in trouble, basically. I was falling into some things that landed me in the hospital multiple times. Didn't learn my lesson, and so yeah. But I've quit those things, and I'm here now. So,
Hey, amen. Hey,
That's good.
I mean,
yeah, those things actually that inspired the lyrics from Serotonin. It's about drug abuse. So,
well, I understand that. I woke up in a hospital after drinking too much, and I haven't drank in 6 years. So,
wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Wow, I did not know that.
yeah, I don't drink at all. Like no beer, no wine, no nothing.
And
Yeah,
here down
like-
there, like, woo!
I know.
It's
I
cool.
remember like how high my tolerance was like when I used to drink a lot. Like I used to be able to handle like a Jack and Coke, a Jack and Ginger, a Moscow Mule and shit. And now it's just like,
No. This is my start off. Jaeger bomb or just straight Jaeger. And then I have this shit called an Angry Irishman, which is like Jameson mixed with Fireball. And
See,
then
that's a problem.
I start mixing like white, dark beer, whatever. And then like it was a mess.
You didn't know how to play the game. You just came in thinking every fucking, when you go to bowl, you choose every other bowling ball, and you didn't commit to one bowling ball to win them all. That's exactly what you just did.
I had a problem. I had a problem. If it was like, all right, I'm gonna just stay white, I just wound up mixing. Like I knew what I was doing is wrong, but I didn't care. I had no control.
You want to win at bowling, you choose one ball, and then you get acclimated to the ball, and then your fingers get used to the ball, and then you learn
Bowling
how to
for
liquor. I wanted all of the balls.
Bowling for liquor.
69.
I've never used that analogy, but it felt right. Okay, it felt right.
There's just so many "that's what she said" moments going on right now.
and I'm like 16 in my mind, and I've been trying not to say it.
Someone called somebody a teenager in here. Joe did it. Dang it, Joe. Oh.
Dang.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
okay, Holly.
That's a good question.
That's
a good question.
That's a craft question, because you even use the word craft in the question. All right, I'm gonna sing it out for Holly. How is your craft affected by the Voldemort, the pandemic?
The pansexual. How is it affected by the pansexual?
The pandemic.
How did you take? Oh my gosh!
What did Voldemort do to you?
What did Voldemort do to you?
Not have a nose.
Yeah, you can't say his name.
Much.
2022, we're saying Voldemort.
Well, I call it Voldemort. I don't call it pandemic. I call it Voldemort. I don't know.
It's like on some Candyman stuff.
No, that's not Candyman.
You can't say his name either.
Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry. The question
Stop
you
the
got me
ADD.
distracted by Voldemort and sorry,
Stop
now
it.
that should not be named. Okay, so we're talking about the pandemic and how it's affected my craft, or
yes.
Okay. As far as singing goes, this has been a fairly new thing. We barely started it this past year in 2021. So I feel like it hasn't been affected really at all, because here in Arizona, we, shut down for a little bit, but then opened up fairly quickly again. So it really hasn't affected it.
So you're a post-pandemic music creator.
That's how you get that dark synthwave pop, is if you do it post-pandemic. Oh, okay.
I find with a lot of dark music, you have to either be isolated, live in the middle of nowhere, be down the street from a graveyard, be into the occult in some way or other,
or live in
love horror movies. No, that's what I feel like when you're in any kind of dark genre or whatever. You got to just inundate yourself with the
lifestyle, for sure.
Oh yeah,
she said it. She said she gets in her feels.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and also, horror or anything. We both love horror movies. Prince. A lot of his inspiration comes from horror movies, he's told me. So
yeah, like I said, I love a lot of different old school style horror movies. Like I said, I like the slow going into the fast movement when you on a slasher taking his next victim. I like the mysterious behind, like, origin stories and
plot twists
and things like that. But when you're speaking of the pandemic, I think the pandemic, in a way, was a good positive thing, a good and negative thing. People losing their jobs is probably the negative part of it. But the positive thing is, when it comes to artists and entertainers, I think it gave them a place they can be more creative. And, when you don't have that crowd around you, you don't have like a lot of people around you, can kind of like be in your box, and you can expanding your creativity. When it comes to the music, you have like a lot of artists, like, expanding that creativity and just being different versus being on a live concert, and having that crowd, this performer with nobody around you but like internet people.
Yeah, man, that I agree. Like the pandemic is where like everything slowed down for me, and then I could really just like locked in. A lot of my following was built during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I feel like the pandemic, it forced us to all take a look at our lives and figure out what we were doing because we had to. And I think a lot of things sprouted from it.
Yeah, definitely. And I think you take the positive parts of it and know you've grown as a person, you know, and like, of course, the negative parts is like, you know, some people's laid off, you know, jobs is lost, and, you know, some people just couldn't mentally handle not being around people because they felt like they were trapped. But I feel like
I failed miserably. I failed. I was bad. I was real bad.
I think a lot of things was positive, you know, like I was just grateful that I can, you know, just create still, and like, you know, don't have the pressure of what other people think, because again, it's just you and the air. So you can just create. And I made some dope songs through the pandemic, made a cool music video, you know, that's how I met her, making my cool music video. And it was like magic for me, you know. So that's my experience on it.
Very cool. Now, question, are you guys ready to check out the performance or ready for another question?
Oh,
I think performance is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was trying to be courteous. I mean, I'm not courteous all the time, but you know, I have my moments. So
The
strange.
performance will be in Braille so you can feel it.
You're an idiot.
That was I like that one.
That was good. That was some good shit. Okay. All right, guys. Now, Sooletsnim, you told me to skip around 5, right?
Yeah, like 5 minutes, 30 seconds.
Okay, performance time, boys and girls. Here we go. All right, 3, 2, 1. If you guys can mute your mics, por favor, we are about to get into it. So around 5, right? Okay, 3, 2, 1. I see the dark inside. Just the Lord. I am the life of the party. I am the one you can't reach. Sun drops in the dungeon. In the morning I rest in pieces. See a different display. One call through my mind. Please. Serotonin. Don't leave me behind. The light reveals the monster. My victim is me. My darling on the burning hatred. Hatred of all of me. I scream and tear myself apart when I look at you and swear you beckon me for me to show, but it will never work until we're close. I am the life of the party. I am the one you can't reach. Instead of trapped in a dungeon. In the morning I rest in pieces. I see the tears on display. While I'm crawling through my mind. Please, Serotonin. Don't leave me behind. Thank you. We're gonna have some fun with this one, okay? Everyone thinking it's easy till it's done. How can I disguise it? It's captured in my eyes. Toxic lover, toxic lover. You go prey, captivity. Set your trap so effectively. As I was walking through your haunted ground.
Speaking of trends, shut it down. I got captured, I got poisoned, I got stolen by a toxic lover. I got captured, I got poisoned, I got stolen by a toxic lover. Shot me in my veins like a drug. You went straight for my brain, coursing through my every thought. You treat me as nightmare I've never been at. So come out and play, still hunter. I'm on your stage, you're the conductor. I'm ready to give in to your every need. How did you get this hold on me? I got captured, I got poisoned, I got stolen by a toxic lover. I got captured, I got poisoned, I got stolen by a toxic lover. I got poisoned, I got stolen by a toxic lover. I got captured, I got poisoned, I got stolen by a toxic lover.
Love, love, love it. We were able to see 2 of your performances. Toxic Lover. Love it. I love
that song. I love that
I
song.
love like how they were playing with each other during it. And like you're just standing there and like you're like off with your head. And then they're still doing some, you know, stuffy stuff. It was good.
Yeah, they were great for sure. Very great for me.
Yeah, that song Captured is really cool. I think Chase made a great job of making that beat. And like the way, like it's kind of funny because the way, like I had a vision that beat in the beginning, the way he did it was totally different. I gave him 2 like song reference. I told him like, can you mix the Jacksons music video Torture with Scooby-Doo, like Scooby Doo theme together, and can we like make something happen with that?
Yeah,
So,
we have Prince.
theme, right?
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I've been friends with Chase for a very long time. He's actually the one who helped me make the logo for Stay Woke or Not, and has helped me with Lucid Dreams, and all in all, a lot of people on our team. So he's very versatile. He happens to be very gorgeous, and I don't understand how he can even be a human. He's not really, so it's fine. Okay, we have about 2 more questions in the queue, and I think all in all, we had some prior, but can we fit in 1 or 2 more questions with you guys?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do
Okay,
it.
let's do it. I kind of like this one. Do you sing in the shower, and what songs?
You know what? No, I don't. I used to when I was a kid. This is a funny story, actually. I used to when I was a kid, and I didn't realize that anyone else could hear me. And I was home alone, or so I thought. And I was singing that song. I can't even remember the name of it, but it's the "You Light Up My Life." You know that one. And my dad had come home, and I got out of the shower. I was like doing my hair, whatever, and then all of a sudden I hear my dad singing it down the hallway, and I just remember being so embarrassed that he could hear me because I was like belting it at the top of my lungs, and so I have not sang in the shower since.
Only because your dad was singing it after. That's kind of so cute, isn't it? Cute?
I know.
It is.
I totally forgot about that too. That's funny. It's a funny question.
On the topic of like Prince, and like one time my dad with the Michael Jackson, he was in Boston, and he was in the dad shorts with the long socks. And he did a whole Michael Jackson skit with the socks slipping.
Oh my God.
I'll never forget that. My dad's like, and he's like, doing. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's not my dad. What did you do with him? But right, that just shows you the power of music, right? That like a 60-plus-year-old man and Prince both resonate with, Michael Jackson. Like, you know what I mean? And then oddly enough, a very strange story. When I went into the hospital, and a couple of people here have kind of made a trip to the cuckoo bin once or twice before. That's why I even made the damn show. I went in the day I went into the hospital, Michael Jackson was on the other side and he just passed away when I walked in. So it was very, very crazy. And it was in Westwood. And I'll never forget it. But like I was in the hospital or I was going in or something. And like my stepdad said that his spirit was so angry, 3 cars flipped over.
Oh my.
So I don't know if you guys read the newspapers afterwards, but my theory is that someone close within his circle drugged him more than he needed to be. That's my theory. And if my stepdad told me cars flipped over while the dude's in the hospital, you can only really think that there might be something to it. But I'm not gonna get into that. Joe be all about you. Joe be all about that Joe DiMaggio.
Energy is a very powerful thing. So that's pretty, I mean, terrible, but it's amazing at the same time.
Right. Yeah. I mean, for him to tell me 3 cars flipped over, right? Like when I'm in it and he's like, yeah, you know, and he was Polish. He goes, Dalia, you weren't there, but I saw the cars flip. Okay. All in all, to kind of segue, Joe, are you trying to take over my job, Joe? Like, no, seriously, who are you? Where did you come from, bro? All right, I have one more question. Oh, but he didn't spell his right. Oh my God. All right, whatever, Joe. Fine, Joe. Have you ever thought of trying out one of these songs for a TV singing contest?
I have not. Like American Idol, The Voice type of thing, no. Standing in line for days and days and days on end just does not sound appealing to me at all. I'd rather use the internet.
Yeah, to me, I'm not trying to throw like singing TV shows, but I don't think you need those now these days. We got the internet and artists make music from their basement, you know, and they can sell really high. So I don't think you need to be on The Voice to have somebody tell you like, oh, you're good or not. You know, you just can just do it. That's like that stuff worked when like the internet was still developing, like the early 2000s. But now, like I even tell my friend that like to watch The Voice, I don't watch X Factor or The Voice because to me it's not anymore.
Yeah, and lots of horror stories. I've seen interviews about contestants that have just none of it sounds appealing to me at all.
Yeah, so I think if anything, she can sell her music to like TV shows or try to get it like picked up for a TV show or
placements.
Yeah,
that's a placement.
Get that Vampire the Masquerade placement.
Joe, get in the Blade Trilogy 4 or 5.
Get in the Masquerade.
Get in the Blade
Get
movie.
the placement.
There you go.
I can totally see you in
Get
Blade.
them royalties, girl.
Get that money.
That'd be really cool, actually. I am a gamer myself, so that would be really cool.
Oh.
Iraq just like.
Oh.
Just find that. Finding that niche is like a beautiful thing.
Okay. There's 3 questions left, and I'm only down to 1. So, would you take a vegan chicken nugget or a slice of pizza?
Pizza all day, every day.
All right. Let's go for the last question. It's a very odd way of doing it, but you know, whatever. I thought I'd have fun with it. Okay. Do you think you'll get any better as a musician? And if so, how would you achieve that?
Oh, absolutely. I always believe that there's room for improvement. One of my singing idols, Idina Menzel, she still takes voice lessons, and she's been a Broadway star for years and years and years and years. And I'm very new to the game, so I have a lot to learn still, vocally and just musically in general. And so I think just networking and, you know, finding my sound, and Prince has helped me a lot with that as well. So yeah, always learning.
Yeah, it's always
now,
good.
I'm just kind of curious. I know that was my last question, but have you not met Prince, where do you think you would have gone musically?
To be honest, I'd probably still be just doing karaoke.
Wait, how did you meet? How did the internet do this? I need to know.
Well, I had followed him through a mutual friend, and he followed me back, and he was just looking through my stuff, and he liked my style and my gothy darkness, and so he reached out, and
Yes, I reach
the rest
out.
is history.
I'm that rare guy that's DMing people because, like I said, to me, I love to look for talent, and I know the internet is good because you can find talent across the world. I got friends like live in whole different countries, whatever, and it's good to like learn from them and work with them if I have the opportunity to. So I'm the one that takes the risk, and it doesn't always work. And I'm gonna tell people it don't always work. Some people might think you're a weirdo and they might block you or something, but it's all self-perception, how you approach somebody, especially when it comes to females. You have to be, for me as a male, you have to be very careful how you self-perception, because a lot of girls think
Tactful.
you got girls like think you're hitting them from sex, whatever. But if women knows me, like to me, I don't go hunt women on the internet. I like to do mine in person.
Wait, what'd you say?
What was it?
What was that?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He's a little bachelor.
Well,
Yeah,
we know. We talk all the time. It's like an episode of TMZ, and each of us are like going at it, like, who we dating today this week?
Swanging and banging.
Call it that. I don't gotta pick up chicks on the internet. I just talk to them in person because I feel like the internet, some people could be catfishing too. So I like to see them.
Bro, we know you try to get chicks through the internet, and then you have to meet them in person. That's how it works nowadays. People don't meet at fucking pancake houses and talk about their fucking house.
I mean, like there's been like random situations where I've met people and like I wasn't looking for them. So I do believe that there's a little bit of truth to that. You just have to kind of be in the right place.
Right time. I'm just old school with that,
The thing is though, is that whenever those people have come up to me, I was never ready for it mentally.
Man, why are you messing up? Your bitch is at the Waffle House. My dude's on an airplane. His is already in his house, and we're trying to internet it out. You need to go back to the Waffle House. You need to get a double stack, and then you need to give her a milkshake, okay?
Double stack.
Well, she need to give me a grand slam then.
Also give her that silver container, right? You know why?
Wow.
That's more milkshake.
Wow.
Not everybody
Really?
just wants a little milkshake. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. I know you're lying. So then you take the little thing and then you slide it over.
Hold on, wait, what? Little thing sliding over.
The milkshake, when they give you the extra milkshake.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about.
Tangents brought to you by Dahlia. Tangents.
The milkshakes brings all the girls to the yard.
There you
And
go.
they're like, what am I doing here?
No. If Mick comes out here, I want to film his music video, and I want to make sure we do it at the milkshake place that I have in my head, and then I'm just gonna slide it across the table.
I feel like I should have a milkshake cameo in our video Sunday now.
Yes, for the show. Do it for the collective. Honest to goodness. So
I wonder if there's like a goth milkshake, like a activated charcoal
chocolate milk.
No. Like no. I mean to make the milk actually black though.
Chocolate milk.
You're talking about chocolate milk.
I think the milk probably would be more bloody milk, whatever. That's
not what I meant.
Yeah.
Is this straw a tooth, you sick freak? Huh?
It looks like you're drinking blood. That'd be more goth. He's right.
Yeah, you're probably right. But then they got strawberry milk. You could just add
But that's pink, not blood red.
I mean, pink is goth depending on who you talk to.
Pink.
I know what you're saying. The dark chocolate velvet cake smoothie. I mean,
yes.
That sounds gross.
Whatever.
Midnight at the
That's
Waffle
how we're gonna
House.
get his girl at the Waffle House. We getting his girl at the Waffle House, I reckon.
Man, I got so many Waffle House stories from when I lived in Atlanta. Boy.
Yeah, Waffle House, Atlanta.
All right, guys. That is about all of the questions. Thank you, everyone, including Joe. I did not know much about Joe before right now. Thank you for taking over my job. I need you in the future, so be sure to like and subscribe in case I fuck up. Thank you so much. And then, is there anything else, Sooletsnim or Prince, that you guys want to say right meow?
I ain't got really nothing to say, but we make the best team.
We do. We are good friends.
Good friends. And we're gonna have fun.
Wait, where's my air hug?
Birthday this week.
My air hug. Extend the air hug. Go. Give me an air hug.
Yeah, her birthday this week, so it's
hey.
birthday.
Oh, you're. Oh, Carter.
Okay, you turning up. Okay, all right, girl. Oh,
Birthday. What to do?
happy birthday.
Thank
Happy,
Birthday
happy
music
birthday.
video, same week.
Now you need to put some milkshake in your music.
Hell yeah.
We
Get
need
that
to
work
call
in.
it milkshake. Add that to your itinerary. Milkshake music video. Milk it. Okay. Yeah.
I'll put a birthday candle right in the center.
Love it. Okay. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Stay
Thank
Woke
you, guys.
and
I really appreciate it.
as always, stay woke or not.
Bam, bam.